Chag Sameach, everybody. Good evening. So good to be together, to have you together with us for a night of song and prayer and celebration as we rejoice in this evening of Simchat Torah, the telling and retelling of our Torah story. So great to be together with you as we say goodbye to the festival of Sukkot and say hello to another year of learning and study as our cycle of Torah begins again this year. Before we get into the prayers of our service, we'll be lighting the festival candles. So I want to invite up the Gottlieb Miller family to lead us in the meditation before the lighting of these candles. This is the set of candles for the festival of Sukkot and Simchat Torah. So this blessing will end with the giving thanks for the candles of Yom Tov. We are on page 120 of our prayer books. Come on to the mic.
Okay, so I'm going to say that.
You are.
And then this, and then this, and then this. Okay. May these festival lights open our eyes to the joys in life, beauty that delights the eye, freedom to be ourselves, the knowledge of Torah that shapes our moral being, the heritage of celebration that unites us as a people. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of this festival.
Thank you.
We continue with Baruch Hu on page 130. Please rise in body or spirit. Shema, page 136.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto,
Please be seated. Page 138.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם להוד על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Our prayers are built to call our attention to the changing of the seasons as we get ready to say our Amidah, which begins on page 204. We are going to make note of the fact that when we get to the Givurot, the second prayer on page 208, that we are switching the language of our prayer. We are at the exact day for the first time where we get to say Mashiv Haruach Umarid Hagashem as we change our prayers for rain. As the teacher Avram Infeld likes to say, when Jews pray for rain, it doesn't matter where they pray, it rains in Israel. So we will turn now to page 204 and rise in body or spirit for the Amidah.
Adonai, Ananana svatai tiftach, Ananana ufi agid tehilatecha, Ananana Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avotenu ve'Imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak ve'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel ve'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor ve'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim Vekonei hakol, vezocher chastei avot ve'imahot, umevi geula livnei v'neihem, leman shemo be'ahava, melech ozer u'moshia u'magen, baruch atah Adonai, magen Avraham ve'ezrat Sarah. Ata gibor leolam Adonai, mechayei hakol ata rav lehoshia, mashiv haruach umorid hagashem, mechalkel chaim bechem. מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומידו מלך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
Please be seated, page 216. Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu ya'aleh v'yavo v'yizacher zichronenu v'zichron kol amcha Beit Yisrael lefanecha l'tova u'lechen u'lechesed u'lerachamim u'lechayim u'shalom b'yom hashmini chag ha'adzeret hazeh Zochrenu Adonai Eloheinu bo l'tova
Amen.
ufogdenu vo livracha
Amen.
v'hoshienu vo l'chayim.
Amen.
Our God and God of our ancestors, be mindful of your people Israel and recall our merit for good and grace, and in loving kindness and compassion for life and peace on this festival of Atzeret Simchat Torah. This day remember us for well-being.
Amen.
This day bless us with your nearness.
Amen.
This day help us to a fuller life.
Amen.
We take a few moments now for silent prayer.
Oh, say shalom bimroma. Uya say shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Ve'imru.
Announcements. We hope that you will join us tomorrow morning at 10:30 here in the chapel for our Simchat Torah festival service, which will include the prayers of Yizkor. We're excited to celebrate consecration this Sunday morning at 10:45 a.m. in the Bear Sanctuary. Emmanuel Votes, our nonpartisan civic engagement campaign, would like to remind you that early voting ends next Friday, November 1st. If you haven't already, please make a plan to vote and consider voting early. And finally, we're excited to be partnering with the Evelyn Rubenstein JCC to bring Noah Tishby to Houston on Sunday, November 3rd. There are limited seats still available. To join us, please contact Anna Shabtai to purchase.
All right, friends, Chag Sameach. Let me give you a little introduction and orientation to what is about to happen on this Simchat Torah, on this celebration of Torah. This is the time when we're invited to really rejoice in the eternal story of our Jewish people. Tonight we're going to be taking a musical tour, an extravaganza, as it were, through the story of the Torah, making 10 stops along the way. Here's the way it's going to work. I'm going to tell you how it's going to work, and then I'm going to say the magic word, which is going to be your cue to move into place. In just a minute, we're going to bring the Torah out and start to unfurl it around the room. So what we're going to need from y'all in just a minute when I say the magic word is for grown-ups and those who are able to help hold the Torah to make sort of semicircle around the perimeter of the room, sort of starting from about here. We're not going to go all the way back to the back door. Kids or folks who can't or don't want to hold up the Torah should sort of hang out in the middle so you can watch the action. And then we're going to unspool the Torah and make our way through the musical tour of the story. And what I need from y'all is number one, help holding the Torah, and number two, a great, healthy sense of comfort for chaos. That's going to be very important as we make our way through this. So if you're holding the Torah scrolls, you're going to make your fingers like sort of binder clips, hold them at the top and at the bottom, making sure that your fingers don't touch the print, and Rabbi Fixler and I will help make our way. If you have a wheeled device hanging out in one of the aisles, this may be a good time for you to move them out of the way, because we're going to be making our way around the perimeter of the room. Does that make sense? Everybody good? Ready for the chaos?
We're
Go.
ready. Mitzion, Tetzei Torah, Udvar Adonai Mirushalayim. Ki Mitzion, Tetzei Torah, Udvar Adonai Mirushalayim. Baruch Shenatan Torah le'amo Yisrael. Baruch Shenatan Torah le'amo Yisrael b'kedushato. Ki mitzion tetzei Torah udvar Adonai Yerushalayim. Ki mitzion tetzei Torah udvar Adonai Yerushalayim. Al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, ha'olam omer. Al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, ha'olam omer. Al ha'torah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gemilut hasadim. Al ha'torah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gemilut hasadim. Al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, al
We're getting close.
shlosha devarim, ha'olam omer. Al shlosha
All right, Brian, I think you're going to get the end. There you go. Beautiful.
Al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, ha'olam omer.
Whew, I made it. That was close. Whoo! Look at that! Look how cool that is! We are about to begin our journey into the Torah, way back over there with the beginning of Bereshit, the beginning of the book of Genesis. Soon after the creation of the world, God sends a flood to destroy all life on earth. a rainbow appears in the sky as a sign of the covenant between human beings and God.
את קשתי נתתי בענן, והייתה לעוד ברית ביני ובין הארץ, והיה בענני ענן על הארץ, ונראתה הקשת בענן. Feel free to join me. Why are there so many songs about rainbows, and what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions, and rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me.
In Genesis chapter 12, verse 1, Lech Lecha, God appears to Abram and tells him to go forth from his homeland, his birthplace, and from his parents' house to a land that God will show him. Abram begins his wandering and becomes the first Jewish person when he enters into covenant with God.
The Eternal said to Abram, "Go forth from your native land and from your father's house to the land that I will show you." Vayomer el Adonai el Avram, Lech lecha me'artzecha umimoladecha umibeit avicha el haaretz asher ar'eka. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. What you say? Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. Don't you come back no more. Don't you come back no more.
So we've jumped now to Exodus. We are here. God is ready to free the Israelites from their 400 years of slavery and appears to Moses in a burning bush.
Vayera malach Adonai elav belabat esh mitoch hasne vayar v'hinei hasne boer ba'esh v'hasne einenu ukal.
An angel of the Eternal appeared to him in a blazing fire out of a bush. He gazed, and there was a bush all aflame, yet the bush was not consumed. You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much love drives a man insane. You broke my will, but what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I laughed at love cause I thought it was funny. You came along and moved me, honey. I changed my mind, this love is fine. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Woo!
And now, where are we? Where's Exodus? Here we go, way over here. Okay. And now, we're in Exodus 15. The Israelites have escaped from slavery when God parts the mighty waters, and the Israelites cross the Red Sea and walk to freedom.
And they say, "Who is like you, O Eternal, among the celestials? Who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in splendor, working wonders? Mi chamocha bailim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, norati lut osei feleh." The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. You look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things surround you. What more is you looking for? Under the sea, under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Up on the shore they work all day. Out in the sun they slave away, while we devote in full time to floating under the sea.
From Exodus chapter 19, the 10 Commandments. As a free people, the ancient Israelites are able to receive God's greatest gift, the Torah. It is revealed to Moses on top of Mount Sinai.
The Eternal came down upon Mount Sinai, on the top of the mountain, and the Eternal called Moses to the top of the mountain, and Moses went up. Vayered Adonai al har Sinai el rosh hahar, vayikra Adonai leMoshe el rosh hahar, vaya'al Moshe.
Listen, baby, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby.
If you need me, call me, no matter where you are, no matter how far.
Don't worry, baby.
Just call my name, I'll be there in a hurry. You don't have to worry, 'cause baby, there
Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, baby. There ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, baby.
Jumping ahead to Leviticus. Oh, Leviticus. The laws include all sorts of rules about rituals and sacrifices and the laws of purity and the details about what to do when someone in the community contracts leprosy, including this one that says, the person shall be impure as long as the disease is present. Being impure, that person shall dwell apart in a dwelling outside the camp.
Kol yemei asher hanega bo yitmatemehu badad yeshev michutz lamachane moshavo.
1, 2, 3. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. My music hits me so hard, makes me say, oh my Lord, thank you for blessing me with a mind that rhymes and two hype feet. It feels good when you know you're down a super dope rabbi from the H-Town, and I'm known as such, and this is a beat you can't touch. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Oh God, so amazing. I'm so excited about that. All right, now we've made our way to the 6th chapter of Numbers. This is a time when God teaches the Israelites a new blessing, a special set of words they can use to ask for God's favor on each other at the most special times of their lives. May God bless you and protect you. May God deal kindly with you and graciously with you. May God grant God's favor upon you and grant you peace.
Yivarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha, Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka, Yisa Adonai panav elecha ve'yasem lecha shalom. May God bless and keep you always. May your wishes all come true. May you always do ladder to the stars. Climb on every rung, may you stay forever young.
Deuteronomy 6, verses 4 and 5, the Shema, the watchword of our faith. It proclaims that Adonai is our God and Adonai is one, and is followed by the commandment to love God with all our hearts, souls, and might. Hear, O Israel, the Eternal is our God, the Eternal alone. You shall love the Eternal your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. And now you'll know this part. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha uvechol nafshecha uvechol me'odecha. And
We are all the way at the end of Deuteronomy chapter 34. Moses concludes his final speech to the Israelites, and we are told that there was never again another prophet in Israel like Moses, with whom God spoke face to face. Never again did there arise in Israel a prophet like Moses, with whom God spoke face to face, for the various signs and portents that the Eternal sent him to display in the land of Egypt against Pharaoh and all his courtiers and his whole country, and for all the great, mighty, and awesome power that Moses displayed before all Israel.
And we say, strength, strength, may we be strengthened when we get to the end of this section. Velo kam navi od beYisrael kemoshe asher yidao Adonai panim el panim lechol haotot vehamuftim asher shelacho Adonai lasod be'eretz Mitzrayim lefaro lechol avadav ulechol artzo ulechol hayan hachazaka ulechol hamora hagadol asher Moshe le'enei kol Yisrael chazak chazak v'nitchazek. Now I've had the time of my life. No, I never felt like this before. Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you, 'cause I had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you.
Now that we've reached the very end of the Torah, we zoom right back to the beginning and immediately start reading again from the start once more, the beginning of the Torah, the beginning of the world, the beginning of the great circular Jewish story that all of us share. When God began to create heaven and earth, the earth being unformed and void with darkness over the surface of the deep, and a wind from God sweeping over the water, God said, "Let there be light," and there was light.
Bereshit bara Elohim et hashamayim ve'et haaretz, ve'haaretz hayta tohu vavohu, ve'choshech al penei tehom, ve'ruach Elohim merachefet al penei hamayim, vayomer Elohim yehi or, vayhi or. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day and the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Thank you for being with us through our musical tour of Torah. Before you move, here is what's going to happen next. We're going to carefully roll the Torah back up. If you are holding the Torah, please don't leave until we have unrolled your section. We really need your help to keep it held up. Once we move past you and roll up the scroll very carefully, we want you to accompany us as we dance our way into the multi-purpose room. Even if you're not staying for dinner, we'd love to have you join us to say Kiddush and Hamotzi before our meal. So we're going to eat for a bit, and then we'll have the chance to learn from Professor Henze, who is somewhere. There he is over there. Please plan to stay. He is a wonderful teacher, and tonight's learning will be marvelous. So here we go.